And then let's see. Alright, good evening. Again. Okay, let me see if encoding is still overloaded or if it seems fine. Seems fine. Okay. Nope, encoding overloaded. I do not know why. There's nothing different to last week. Hmm. Also nothing different here because I can't change anything. I'm gonna just run with it for a second maybe and see how it plays. Regarding the game itself, we don't really have much to do anymore. I want to do the Grand Architect because it's the only boss fight I haven't done yet. And also it doesn't look all that difficult considering there are no more knowledge guard around. I'm gonna start out with that. Gonna get the Omnis specs. Wonderful. I could have used that a lot earlier. I really don't get why the ranges are so much better than everything else apparently. Oh well. Armored sarcophagus. Reported by Skitari forward observation units. Potential high value target location. Reference Tomb of Neftusk. The Grand Architect of the Necrons. Our intelligence suggests he built the Tomb Valley. Surmise he built his own burial place within it. Automated defense is probable. Lord Neftusk. Combat capability unknown. Don't assume it is high. Respect the capabilities of the quarry, but not the quarry itself. Gather the horses and hounds. Commence the hunt. How, once again, wonderfully xenophobic of the Mechanicus. Neftusk's sarcophagus has passed the gauntlet of defenses. The Skitari have reported automated gun turrets and traps. Neftusk was ingenious when it came to coming up with ways to kill us. Cornered in its lair, the prey seeks to turn. Terminal resistance, probably. It fights unto death. Automated defenses are no hindrance to tech priests. A radium rifle and tech lawyers are his weapons. They've been enough of a hindrance to my Skitari. For proof, just count the bodies. I pray you have more luck, Magos. There is no luck. The hunt commences in certainty of the kill. Skitari unfortunately do not count. Okay, glyph. Touch the glyph. This one. What's CP? Wonderful. I can use that. A narrow slab like a low wall runs much of the length of this chamber. 12 tiny statues of various Necron construct forms are standing on the slab as if being displayed. Each of the small icons is cast in a different alloy, giving each a differing finish and appearance. Their purpose can only be guessed at. Let's extirpate, smash them, evaluate. Are they valuable? Examine. Thoroughly search the chamber, smash them. Okay, awakening, I guessed it. I guessed as much. With the strength of righteous contempt, the court smashes the strange icons. A logic alarm is immediately sounded, filling the Northsphere with alert data, but while the court have compromised the proposition, they are granted a surprisingly powerful burst of confidence and strength by the act of sacred destruction. Sacred destruction. Looks like a sniping zone. We'll be picked off one by one as we cross it. The defense around Nephthys sarcophagus chamber open up into a white space overlooked by several towers. Suppressive advance, open fire on the towers and move across the area, suppressing any lurking snipers. Run across the area as quickly as possible. Try to locate the sniper and shoot it first before moving across the area. Sure. The cohort chooses caution and watches the crowd carefully for any sign of movement. One trooper breaks cover, drawing out the sniper. Necron with a single glowing eye and a long ghost rifle, yeah, deathmark. The rest of the cohort open fire on it and eliminate it, but not before it gets off a wounding hit on the trooper acting as bait. The sniper information that would have been relayed is gone at some cost. So unfortunately my cognition is gone again. Maybe I get some more, let's hope. Attach the glyph. This one for Blackstone, this one for healing, I believe. Yes. The cohort approaches a section of the tomb separated from the rest by a moat of churning corrosive chemicals. Crossing this defense is essential but clearly dangerous. Wade across the moat, thrusting in the initiative for protection. Construct a bridge from debris and to cross the acid moat. Collapse the ceiling above the moat to form a makeshift bridge of rubble. So diving in is probably not the smartest thing. Let me build a bridge. The cohort hauls nearby debris from the tomb and creates a rickety span across the moat. They make it across the moat just as the troopers making it crossing the bridge collapses. The troopers plunge into the corrosive moat and haul out after suffering serious burns. Kinda weird that everybody took damage when one trooper fell in. And I lost my cognition again. An automated turret covers the approaches to the intersection ahead. This product of Nephthys industriousness is bristling with ghost blasters and tracks constantly for new targets. Technological superiority. We are in no way superior to the Necrons in technology. Stealthy approach, stealthy approach? Yeah, stealthily, I guess it should be. Just try to find a way around. Cohort seeks a way around the junction, but blunder into the field of fire of another more well-concealed turret. They realize they have been funneled into a killing zone as they are peppered with ghost fire. Well, I would hate to live there. Awakening 4. High value target location confirmed. Sound the horns, the baying commences.
This place is not just a tomb, a shield to protect us in our slumber, a monument to our grandeur. It is all these, but it is much more. I built a machine for grinding down the tomb robbers and desecrators who would defile our graves. I built a place of death that would feed your kind into the killing places I prepared. You stand in one such place. Now, let the machine do its work.
Okay. The works of the enemy come thus to light. Appendix Heuristica 7390. And we shall cast them down that corrupt by their presence. We shall break the teeth of the Xenos that will swallow us whole.
I am no soulless peasant. I am a lord of the dynasty of Cesaragon, the architect of your galaxy's next million years. A galaxy where your filth will never again set foot.
Ahead lies a structure like a miniature fortress. Its battlements manned with legions of sculpted Necron warriors. Painful green light bleeds from its gateways and murder holes. A pair of doors in the front of the structure shudder and pulse with energy as the being inside runs through the final moments of the tomb's reanimation protocols. Stating a question of the blessings of the works of war, to lend the omniscious might to cohort's weapons. Intone the sacrosanct works of the hypothesis and Inviolate, I think it should mean. To strengthen resolve against mental attacks, say the prayer of recalcitrance before attacking to shield the body against attack. Sure. O Omnisha, replace the weak and decaying flesh with the strength of sacred steel and the unyielding rock of Mars. I don't think that did anything. Well, now let's see. Wait, he's starting directly in front of me? He's starting directly in front of me. There are 3 pillars that probably buff him or something.
What right have you to tread this planet? It was ours before you crawled from the swamps of your home world.
I'm just like... Oh, I cannot get to him. Okay. So I'm guessing that the pillars create a type of energy field. Make it so I can't attack him yet. You pray for knowledge first. You go here and then you heal yourself. "45 HP, huh? Each of them. Right, get me a ranger here and one here. So I basically just slice the pillars open.
I see the architecture of fate. I see your deaths written in stone. All the galaxy is laid out before us, and in it, your species has no place.
He's not really doing much. So I'm not really all that scared of him. Grab that cognition, grab that cognition. That way I can summon 2 more rangers next turn. Those look like holes for scarabs to come out of. But otherwise I also don't really see anything where mortals could hide. I would like you to move, please. Why can't I not move him? Why can I not move him? Right, hit it first. Oh, is he standing inside of it? I would explain it. So stand on the inner side. Okay. Right. I don't know if a ranger is able to attack from there. So I'm only gonna get one out. Right, he cannot attack.
For us, the galaxy is made anew. For you, it is ending.
Okay, so you probably need one more turn to slap that. You meanwhile go here. Then scan for 2 more. This time stand on the inner side. Right. Rangers down here. I can only afford one. Gotta be honest, should have waited with this guy specifically. You should be able to destroy that in your turn.
I will build of your home star a funeral pyre for your whole species.
I think he's the second one who made that line. Okay, there we have turrets. And yeah, so these... Okay, that's a bit weird. That's a bit stupid. Okay, I don't think he can destroy it fully in this turn. No, not quite. Fuck. Okay, you are done. Two more turrets. Grab. Okay, I actually can pray for knowledge again, huh? That was faster than expected. Then we pray for armor. And then you can actually also activate your shield generator. And then we're just gonna heal all the troops. Okay, turrets are first, so I hope that the turrets down there attack my tech priest. So they didn't even get to the refractor field, so they dealt like less than 8 damage. 3 here, and then there should be none. 1, that's okay. Oh boy. Had to be left behind.
The monuments I shall raise in honor of this. The temples that shall speak of your destruction.
Still cannot attack him directly. Right, so you destroy the last one. Can I now attack him directly? No. What do? Is your scanner ready? Yes. Wonderful. Grounds the enemy 1 turn faster. They don't have targets. So you can get on that platform. However, you cannot attack them.
Not one of you shall go unpunished for this uprising. I built this world into a machine for death.
So he has more range than I do, apparently. In that case, I just go down here. If he just stands on that platform that I cannot enter, and I physically need ranged attacks to get to him, then I'm basically fucked. See if I can force him to come out. Alright, yes, Skitari. I also cannot get up there to attack the turrets. Which is also a bit of an issue. Also, why did he not take any damage? With only 2 armor. So you wait, you wait.
I build from your corpses a monument to your failure.
So that could be an issue. Like, there are the turrets, but I cannot get to those. Since I don't have any kind of jetpack or otherwise. And I cannot get to him directly. Go ahead and repair him. What the fuck do you mean no target available? Is he just chilling in the middle? With me being unable to do anything. He's out of range. I cannot get closer. So I cannot approach him. They cannot attack the turrets. If the solution to this boss fight really is just to have a gun, fuck that, I guess. For, especially for me, I guess. So we're just standing here now. Also cannot attack those anymore. I cannot attack anything else back here. I cannot attack the turrets. So... Okay. Yeah, sure, go ahead. He doesn't even deal that much damage. So if I could just get to him, this would not be an issue. So he's just chilling in the middle. I'm just chilling directly outside of the middle because I cannot walk on this specific type of floor. Even if I taunt him, he does not come out. Okay, so I just literally cannot do a thing here. I know that this has 30 HP, however I cannot get there. I cannot get to the turrets. I cannot get to Neftusk. So... Thankfully, the dude is apparently not any kind of threat because he cannot fucking leave his little platform there. Right. Right, so I guess that it is literally required to have ranged attacks, which is really stupid. So yeah, you're basically required to bring ranged units. I do not consider that a failing the map. I consider that really, really bad design. If you have an option for a melee-only mode, then do not make a boss fight that requires you physically to have guns. Why make a melee-only mode if you still want your people to bring guns? That doesn't make any fucking sense. This is probably the first... I can't. You cannot walk on the platform. You can't. The platform, the squares directly outside of him are apparently coded as a wall. Because you cannot walk on them. And neither can he. This is probably the biggest stupid decision I have seen in this game. Like, especially if I knew this beforehand. Which is impossible because it doesn't tell you, and I didn't want to spoil myself. I would have brought, like, these guys. And then just shot them a bunch of times. That's not an issue. But the fact that you're just supposed to know, is fucking stupid. That's just really fucking stupid. Okay, whatever. Kill the pharaoh. It is incredible how much that has curbed my enjoyment of the game until now. The simple fact that there is something this stupid in the game. I don't think he has armor, so... Let me see if I find something better to use. No. Also, good evening, Toby. Levistians 9:22. Knowledge will ever be a blessing and a curse. We have now covered the tomb of this world's overlord, and it will soon be awake. It seems there is but one curse of action open to us. Haste equals no, like the Dogmatis. Tomb of Zeragan, plus potential. Enough. Vidux is right. I return equal parts determination and horror at the knowledge Overlord Sargon lies within. If there is anything I've learned at the altar of the Omniscia, it is that the Xenos must die. Statement acceptance. If that is your will, Magus. My will does not matter. It's the will of the Omniscia. I personally do not know anything about rum, no. The only alcohol I drink is cider. Zaragon is the catalyst among us as he stared in his sleep, so the Necrons began to awake. Now he has risen. Every Necron on the stamped planet is climbing out of its sarcophagus. That is why it has to be done now. High value target profile fragmentary. Overlord Zaragon capabilities unknown. Reanimation probable. Xenos weaponry probable. Extreme combat capability probable. I expect Zaragon to be more than the equal of anything we have faced on this world, but it would be the gravest dereliction of my duty if we left this world with the Overlord alive. And solution calculated. Speed, fury, faith, code Venator Omega. It's all Musketeer can do to keep a foothold in the tomb. We can get your code inside, but that's it. If the will of Mars is with us, that's all we will need. Yes, Hunter's on. I don't know anything about rum because, as mentioned, the only thing I drink is cider and maybe mead now and then. Every, like, 2 years or something. I know my mother used to drink a lot of rum. And my father drinks a lot of whiskey mainly. So probably not the best rum person.
Such precocious ambition for such a young and insignificant race. Like insects with pretensions to build palaces from dirt. What do you think you will do with your weak, fleshly bodies and your fanatical devotion to gods that never were? What do you imagine you will make of this galaxy?
The voice of Overlord Zaragon booms from every boxcast and comlink in the tomb, creating a deafening crescendo that is nonetheless undistorted and clear. To be as perfect as the machine, that you will advance the human race to a species as perfect as the machine. You mean like a Necron. That's just... So, Lords of the Galaxy, all Xenos, extermination, yes.
There are powers in these stars you have no knowledge of. There are enemies even now that threaten to consume your species whole. And yet we have watched empires rise and fall and ended all those who stood against us. The galaxy will not be yours. The galaxy will not
Fortunately, humanity has plot armor in this setting, so massive plot armor, in fact. The image of Overlord Zaragon looms huge in the noosphere, as if his physical form has a corresponding information halo that affects the very information in the air. The dread and disorientation this causes threatens to degrade the core's battlefield effectiveness. Sacrifice can enact a painful self-flagellation. Perform a prayer session. Yes, we will pray. Though the terrifying image of Zaragon is undimmed, the Horde are at least able to focus their minds through prayer enough to concentrate on mission ahead. We prayed the fear away. Wonderful. Now, if you want, I can ask my mother, but that's basically the best I could do.
Every moment I learn more about you, the more I understand how to hate. This rage, this disgust that you feel at everything different from yourselves. That is what I feel for you. What quality, what virtue do your kind have that makes you deserving of anything but extinction?
Steadfastness, piety. Piety!
Faith in what? Your emperor, a corpse upon a throne. A concept of stagnation and obsolescence given form as your machine god. Your faith is what will destroy you.
Awakening does not matter anymore. Like, not in the slightest. Hypothesis: Council Chamber / Audience Hall. Magnificence of the Tomb of Zaragon reaches a crescendo in this chamber, where the walls are encrusted with statues of necrolords, each with eyes glowing with summoner power. Concentric rings of hieroglyphics cover the floor. Sanctify search or smash. Pray here to counteract the unholy. Yeah, pray. Pray the alien away.
Such strange innocence to seek safety in prayer. Such debasement to clothe such failings in faith.
-3 CP. Unfortunate. Thankfully, I have time before Zaragon himself spawns, and neither Nephthys nor Malop are that much of a threat. Sure, CP, I take it. I can feel it, Magos. The unholiness of this place. The corruptive heart of Silver Tenebris. Run analysis and rot. No sphere infection, corruption, contamination, speculation, hatred, inhumanity given form. There are not words enough in all the scripture I've stored to prepare us for this. High value target confirmed.
Magos Fastidius, I see you do not come in person. No matter. When your pawns are dead, I shall deal with you next. Nothing is beyond my reach. Certainly not you.
Overlord Zaragon, you shall be the fate of all Xenos. Extinction at the hands of a species you underestimated. You've tried to break our spirit, but you failed. Now it is our turn.
I will show you what it means to know fear, and stare your annihilation in the eye.
And we will show you what happens when you cross swords with humankind. Or scythes or axes. I don't think anybody in this game has a sword except the... No, the Lich God have a sword. And the Ranger, and that's, I believe, it. I kinda wonder if there's an achievement if you just don't kill any other boss and have them all here. There isn't even enough space for that. Like, Acropus would be one of them, and then Ukjao or Agrolech. But not enough space for both of them. Right, you just go and grab. Got any bombers? I probably just have the Rangers deal with all of that. Ranger forward. And just have the tech priest standing around the plates. I'm just gonna skip their voice lines because, frankly, I don't care.
Your manner of warfare.
Because I'm pretty sure I... Oh, right. You die first. Because fuck that. Thankfully I should get 2 for a ranger. Yes. Ranger up here. Go kill the vizier. Take down his armor. Oh, he only has energy armor. Good to know. You move here. 4 energy armor, that does not help you in the slightest. You would basically just stand there. And permanently gather up that, those two will just stand there and grab me that cognition all the time. And do nothing else.
You still
4 damage, that's acceptable. Grab that, heal all of my troops. Now that I had to basically cancel one mission and got so annoyed that I skipped the other one, this is a lot shorter than I originally anticipated it to be. Okay, BZ is dead. Then this guy has 15 armor, so I'm gonna have to slap him around a bit. Or I could actually use this to ignore all armor. Which is like 3 turns by my from my rangers. But that should deal enough damage to basically kill him. Not quite, but basically. Okay, last ranger out. Right, so now you retreat. Because Zaragon has AoE attacks, with which he could probably just take out all of my guys at once. I will hide in a corner, so he can only ever attack 2 people. At most. One person, at most. Unless he can teleport or something. I just realized that the gateways have different... Right, this is the Crocus. And this, I believe, is Ubjao. I just realized that the gateways have different colorations based on which Tomb Lord they belong to. How did I not notice that before?
Your fate was decided thousands of years ago, yet still you fight. What fury there is in your ignorance.
Oh, you can teleport. Well, that idea just died.
Is this how you hope to destroy us, Faustinius? With tricks and trinkets?
Yes. 148 health. And AoE attacks. Okay, slap him. And then just go ahead and heal yourself. Then go ahead and heal that troop. He does not have an attack of opportunity. He can teleport. He can hit multiple people at once with a scythe. He cannot hit at people. He does not hit people running away. He is a gentleman and a scholar. And you... No get hit. Hit hard. Wonderful. You also go hit hard. This is, I believe, the first enemy that can just straight up teleport into combat. The Vargas can teleport things out. But he's the first one who just straight up goes, nah, you... I'm a getcha.
I only hope there are a few of you left when we are finished with your galaxy. I would keep you as pets as a reminder of the absurdity of opposing us.
If he crits, he takes away like 90% of a troop's health.
If you only comprehended the full majesty of this galaxy, it would destroy your minds with its magnitudes. Only we can understand.
Ah, I dodged that. So they only have to survive 2 more hits with just 1 more round, because I'm pretty sure I deal enough damage to kill him. If not this turn, then next turn. I very much doubt that the you can't move thing does nothing. It does anything that we're in. You would probably die, but that's a sacrifice I can accept. Yeah, that is absolutely enough damage that he dies next turn. And this way, even he should survive. Unless he gets it twice, which is a possibility. Yeah, next turn he is entirely dead.
Magos Faustinius, what an honor it is for you to be one of the
it's actually kind of weird how Cesarigon is probably one of the least threatening bosses in the game. Because at the stage you face him, you're already... Oh shit, nearly one-shot that guy. Because at the stage you face him, you are already basically full stacked. Like 6 slotted. How many slots do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 slotted. If it's the ranged comp, it would be 6 slot. No, they don't get Mechadendrites. So only shortly above an hour. Let's see if I got the Vitex path right this time. Overlords as Aragon collapses, raw data spilling from his ruptured wall form. The information hull that goes up from the tombs of Silver Tenebris is an awful death wail of utter abandonment. Many reports from the planet are mentioning Necron squads are locking down to guard protocols that make little strategic sense. It appears they are not able to think on their own. Zaragon and his lords must have been delegated all this time. It is done, brothers. The threat has been ascertained and neutralized. When your rewards overflow with relief and exultation. Mission complete. By the thrones of Mars, never thought I would witness such a thing. Scriptures were true. There are horrors in this galaxy that only faith and steel can overcome, and that we should be grateful that we shall never fully understand. Statement, disagreement. Will be others, like Zaragon. Possibility even worse. Glean every datum. Never be unprepared again. Enough. Our work on this planet is done. The Adeptus Mechanicus can decide what is to be done with Silver Tenebris now. I wish to return to Mars. I wish to rest. Rest and pray, Magos. Study data recovered. Secrets still to be uncovered. Imperative. Always learn. Always seek. Never rest. These are matters for the future. For now, let us return. Wrap the casters metallic into warp transit. Consecrate the dead. Comfort the wounded. And leave this accursed world. Sterile perfection. And milling machine.
No longer deny the hatred of the Xenos as counseled by Necrodogmatus Videx. My disgust of the Necrons overflowed my emotional containment. Scavola's heresies tempted me, but I saw them for what they were. I knew, as Videx did, the Necrons had to be destroyed. With the generators located and made vulnerable beneath the tomb of Nephthys, we had our target. At Videx's summons, metallic warships descended on the world and unleashed the omniscience fury. The release of energy from the breached generators triggered a chain reaction through the crust and mantle of Silver Tenebris. The planet tore itself apart in a seismic cataclysm. Untold swathes of Xenos knowledge were obliterated. I did not weep for their loss. The tombs of the Necron Lords were annihilated in the planet's death throes. The Necrons were reduced to ash. They threatened the Imperium of Man and the authority of the Omnissiah. This was our revenge.
He liked that. He very much liked wiping out an entire planet. Gonna be his new hobby. Anyway, yeah, so Videx ending. Bit peeved that I didn't get the Scaveler ending earlier. I actually did get the... What's it called? The wonderful melee achievement. So I am happy. This game is I'm probably done. I think I did everything I could. Ranged only, melee only. Ranged only, I still find it a bit unfortunate that ranged has so much more options than melee. Melee has like 3 different weapons, and all of them are variation of axe, whereas the ranged has flamethrowers, single target guns, massive AoE. Oh well. Right. Thinking about what next to play. Still thinking of playing XCOM, since I never actually finished that. Both the first and the second. Of the remakes, that is. Otherwise, still Noita. Still probably Blacktail. And otherwise I'll have to see. Anyway. Toby, I guess we see each other in a few minutes. And otherwise, I bid you a good night.